All right, guys, what is up? It is December 27th of 2023, and this is going to be the last studio update I do this year. You know, we've had quite a fucking year, everyone. Had quite a fucking year. But here we are, moving into 2024. We've come really far in this pottery journey, you know. Maybe not as far as I could have. We could have put a lot more time into it. But we did what we could with the time that we had, you know. So although I didn't necessarily make every mug that I wanted to throw, I didn't get to plates, I still haven't boiled my times down for my kiln firings as far as getting an even firing in this particular manual kiln. But we got a lot done, man. We gained a lot of supporters this year, for sure. Really interesting thing. Hey, how you doing? Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. I hope y'all had a happy holiday. You have a great day. So, yeah, man. Here we are. We're about to cross the street. Let's see. Sorry. Kind of the video's kind of taking a turn here. So we fucking established the brand. Bulls by Brody's on paper now. We pay taxes. That's coming up. That's something to look forward to here in January. But we've been saving receipts, and we've been working really hard to keep track of the money coming in. And pretty much everything's on Venmo and Cash App, PayPal. So we'll figure out the taxes. But anyways, I just want to list some of the highlights from this year. I want to give a huge shout out to Opie's Bar and Grill for hosting my pottery as the first venue to do so. Loyal as fuck to Opie. Gotta love her. Gotta love the restaurant. Incredible food, incredible people, great service. And she's been hosting my artwork for probably about 6 months now, you know? So that was an incredible feat for me. That was the first time that somebody else was selling my artwork. In November of this year, we established our brand. I believe it was November 11th. I'll show the certificate. It's got my address on it, so I don't know if that's a great idea. Maybe I won't show the certificate. We had our buddy Eric make us an official stamp. Absolutely incredible work by Eric and his 3D resin printer. So we have a Bulls by Brody official stamp, and with that, the Maker's Mark, which I also established this year. So I do the Triple B, the Cham Charm from Diablo 2, if you will. But yeah, so we got a logo made this year, which was incredible. But again, just as far as like some of the work we're putting out, I feel that our shape is becoming a lot more cohesive, you know. I feel like I've come really far as trying my best to get two shapes to look exactly the same every time. We're still not there, but compared to where we were in 2022, when we first started in April, we are miles ahead of then. And as far as when I started in college in 2017, mountains. You know, we're Uncle Rico throwing a pigskin over them mountains over there farther than we were. So I got to be at least happy about that. You know, just in my personal life, we had a lot of ups and downs in 2023. Had some really high highs, some really low lows. What was therapy and taking your medication, you know, you can beat that shit, you know. The biggest thing is Wu Wei, baby. Let things happen, live just to live, do pottery, and think with your intuitive intelligence, you know. Everybody's been so kind and so receptive. I just want to thank everybody that's looked out for me this year. And that goes to friends, family, strangers. take the time to talk to me, take my business card. You're a fucking real one, man. So we just want to thank you so much, and we'll look forward to kicking her off double time in 2023. So again, thank you so much, and really, I love you guys. We'll catch you in the studio. What's up, y'all? We did our little dog walk. Now we're here in the studio, and I want to do an update because it's been a little over a month since I've done one, and this is going to be, again, the last one of 2023. As you can already see, we got a lot of different stuff going on down here, way different than before. We've been really trying to invest in ourselves, and the first way to do that really is just to make sure your studio setup's efficient. So I just kind of want to walk around and show you guys what's up. There we go. First of all, we'll go over the kiln room. I want to show you guys kind of like how I like the vibe to be. So a lot of times I'll turn that light off and the big light. I'll turn this light off too, and I'll just like run a low light setup. I don't know why, it just makes me feel more cozy down here. So for the remainder of the video, I'm gonna have those lights off. So anyway, I guess we'll turn one on just for this room. It's a little bit easier to see in here at least. So we got mugs and bowls and bongs made. So all super exciting, everything's for sale. Some of these, I'm trying to kind of put off selling because they're not quite right. Like this one didn't quite end up right. But for the most part, a lot of these, they're on the Facebook page. So we're selling bowls, or we're selling mugs, and we're selling some bowls and bongs, which are still kind of prototypes, these. So I have gifted one, and I'm hopeful for some good feedback, but so far they do work. These are the results of today's firing for all my little dog business cards here. I've been basically going out and giving these to people, pretty much everybody that I see. I just pretty much give them one of these. We're working out a way to carry a lot of these, because really I can only carry like 6 at a time. That's a lot to put in your pocket, even if you stack them 2 high and 3 wide. So we got business cards made. We've already given away like 70, so I'm super excited about that. That's all we got left of the original batch. So yeah, this is pretty much where we are with the work, with what we got. Again, some of these, kind of more seconds. Look at that. But for the most part, like, these are all pretty cool, and I'm digging them. I like the drip, but we still got wood to chop with our glazing. Not perfect, and I want to start making my own glazes, so hopefully by the next video I can show you that. We do have the kiln going right now. Honestly, we need to lower our hood a little bit here. This is just a quick bisque firing for a project I'm testing. I got 2 bongs in here and a few of these travel mugs, which I'll show you in a second, kind of the lid I got. Nothing's changed here, but we are going to start using our sieve soon. This is so that you can sieve out homemade glazes, so I'm super excited about using that, and mostly just tools. I still have not fixed this wheel, but I have emailed back the support, sent them my credit card information, and I have a piece come in that should fix this wheel. So then I'll have a second wheel built, and that'll be excited. I also got all my shipping stuff here. I've been getting into shipping, so I got, of course, packing peanuts and tissue paper and a big roll of bubble wrap, which we've been going through. We're starting to accumulate like little random things like corks, and here we have our lids that I said we're going to be using for the, look, they're silicone. We're going to be using these for the travel mugs. So the thing that I got to get right is the width for them in raw clay, so that when they fire, the lid fits. I'm a little bit nervous that these ones are just going to be tumblers, so we'll see what happens. I still haven't figured out what to do with the seconds. I know I just need to make a smash video, but I've already filled the bucket. I've already thrown shit away in trash bags. This is just stuff I haven't smashed. Like this bucket here, it's totally full of these purple mugs that I just smashed up. And that box is full of stuff. So, you know, we'll figure it out. Again, I wanted to talk about my last firing because I'm getting the top of the kiln, good results. This means everything melted correctly. Middle of the kiln, good results. Everything melted correctly. This is maybe a cone 04. This is not where we need to be. So I need to take this kiln apart again and figure out why this bottom level is not firing at temperature no matter what. You know, we're trying, guys. But we're still getting okay results. You know, we got some stuff going here. Alright, so then we built this storage rack here. So basically we just fill it up with these pieces of wood. And we get ourselves a nice full rack of wear. And it ends up being fucking cool. I did want to bring up the lamp. As I mentioned in a previous video, I was working on a lamp. This is totally cracked and broken. So we can't go forward with this one. But we're going to make a new one. So what do we got? Let's turn off this light. There we go. The bulk of the studio. So not too much has changed in this corner, but Sebastian got us a Carhartt apron, which we love. We love this. Very fucking cool apron. We've hung up some posters. Pink Floyd, this is original. This is a poster from the 70s. I got this from a dude that I used to buy vinyl off of on Facebook. Got our Game of Thrones Season 4. I don't care what anybody says, Season 4 was good. And the biggest thing that's changed over here is we invested in boards. So, in this room, we've had a hell of a time with wear boards. So I bought all these boards at probably like $13 a piece. They're all the same size. You know, these are the ones that are on the rack right now. But, as you can see, they are very prone to warping. Cheap pine. Very prone to warping. So, I got mad and I bought a bunch of poplar boards, which look the same, but they warped too. So I returned them, and I spent $47 a piece on these red oak boards. Beautiful lumber. Not perfect, but beautiful. Even these are beginning to warp. And I thought I'd get more time out of these, so I've begun to take them all off and set them on the concrete and stack up buckets on them. So, and all my clay so that I can flatten them out. Which so far has worked, but not in the way that I want it to. So we're going to try to have to figure out what we're going to do to make sure that we can make these boards last. Because as far as the wood strength itself, that's not a problem. But the warping is a problem. We still have the impossible to move couch, but, you know, it's cool. It's a hide-a-bed, so that's cool. We've been investing in our safety with our air purifier here, which needs to be... Oh, that was red yesterday. I'll have to look at the manual and figure out what the difference is. We got clay reclaim over here, which, ooh, today's the day. We'll be putting these in bags. So, very exciting with the reclaim. Clean my fingy off here. Shoot, toot, 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 toot. We got our new little shelves, which these were in the last video, I believe, but I've been keeping my, you know, random lumps of clay. I've been keeping my chucks, tools, paintbrushes, random, you know, bits and bobs and Tupperwares and stuff. These tubs, just random, you know, these are all just recycled tubs, electronics, towels, sponges, one towel. So yeah, this I'm very proud of, my glaze rack. I am getting away from using these kind of glazes though. I mean, I'll still be able to use this stuff. I mean, I got all the shit from that Blick yard sale I made a video a while back about. So all this was from the Blick yard sale, super cool. But yeah, I mean, I just want to get away from using these. These are what everybody uses, you know, Potter's Choice, Stoneware, Mako, you know, awesome glazes, but this is what people use. And even these are those brands. So what we're going to do is we're going to get another shelf and put it right here. and we're gonna have our glaze materials and our homemade glazes. So I want to make my own glazes going forward. So that's what we're gonna do. But these are gonna be this is gonna be the pre-made glaze rack, which I'm sure I'll need to extend this as well. But for now, this is pretty good. I even keep my empty bottles down here, just in case I can like go through these and reclaim some of this stuff with like water. There's a way to do it, you know, and it's really, really a lot of work, but I mean it's worth it if you can get a little extra glaze out of it. Over here we got on a Harbor Freight roller rack, we got 100 pounds of Amico clay and probably like, you know, a ton of this Laguna clay. But I don't know if this Laguna clay, because I got that from Blake as well, I don't know if that's a high fire clay. So I need to get a piece of kiln shell from my buddy, and I want to try it out and just see if it melts. And if it doesn't melt and it is high fire, I'm totally going to use that stuff. So really excited about the Laguna clay, but I got to test it out first. As you guys know, we've been dip glazing, so we've been, you know, buying I don't want to call it mixed, but buying the glaze materials mixed in the dry mix. You just add water. So that's what most of these are. And then some of these are when I got a lot of these little tubs, or like for example, like this chai mat here, I got a ton of that, so I could make that into a 5-gallon bucket. But I just haven't done it for those. But some of this stuff I have, like this red fire brick, for example, or this particular winter wood. So yeah, we got a little bit of a glaze corner here, but we're gonna start making our own. So that's gonna be a really fun, exciting experiment. This is just the fiddle table where if I'm like glazing, or if recently I've just been like doing my little dogs, like painting them over here. And so I've just been kind of fiddling with stuff, letting stuff dry on this table. Because the wedging table, this is the primary table, you know, so I hate to like have stuff drying on here while I need to like wedge clay or roll out a slab. So this is just kind of like the little fiddle table where I just sit and I'll just kind of work on some hand building stuff. So overall, this is pretty much where we're at down here. I do want to show you guys, you know, we got the posters hanging up. We got Johnny, he's finally hanging up, right? For a while, he kept falling down. Some artwork that I made in college. These were my final for my drawing class. I know it doesn't really scream drawing, and with this lighting, it maybe doesn't look the best, but I really tried to I used my morning coffee and like literally like I think I literally had a cut on my finger at one point, dude, which shouts out to that. But I think I even used my own blood in this. So, you know, there's probably some kind of weird spirit or something attached to it, but there's an eye. And then this was originally my test for these colors for my palette, and I just glued it on there, which I thought it looked kind of cool with the separation. And then this was my drumming man. I just kind of felt like, I don't know, I just was really trying to tap into like some ancestral part of me, and that's how I came up with this concept. So I love it though. I got him finally hanging up down here, and I just screwed him right into the wall because, you know what, that's the aesthetic anyway. It's cool. So I got him up there. Bailey got me this little radio. We got our Dirty Low sticker on there. Bada bing, bada boom. Hawks tattoos on there. We did get a fucking tattoo, boys. We're tatted up. Little peace sign. It's pretty fucking cool. All my cousins got it too. So yeah, man. That's pretty much what I got. It's the end of December here. December 2023. It's the 27th. And I just want to thank you guys again. Anybody that's followed me this year, anybody that's bought mugs from me this year, anybody that's fucking asked me about my pottery or fucking been interested or engaged in any way, taken a business card from me. You guys are keeping it fucking the dream alive. So I respect you, I love you, and I can't wait to make my first video in 2023. Hopefully we have some of our own glazes by that point, because we're about to order 150 pounds of literally fucking crushed rocks. So we'll see you on the fucking flip side, guys. Happy New Year.